Hello everybody. We are live going through how to integrate your lead ad forms. So what I wanted to show you is how we integrate that with CRM. So you need to be on your Facebook page first and foremost. When you're on your Facebook page, we can then go through and look at how we can connect things in the back end. So there's two different ways to do it. So I'll show you first the easiest way is jumping in publishing tools in your backend. So when you're setting up lead ads, it'll automatically give you a section down here called lead ad forms. So if you've ever set up a lead ad and wonder, where have my ads gone? Where are the leads gone? This is where they are. And you'll see there's you have a bunch of different variations depending on what you've done before. But when you look at the setup, this is where you can configure things and look at what CRM you have connected. So you can see here, are your lead forms connected to your CRM? And then I'll give you an example of how to do it. So you can go through, connect your CRM directly from either their website, or you can connect it through Facebook using Zapier. Here we use Connectio. We've also done a few other different types before where we use Zapier directly in there as well. And you can also manage your leads through this area. So it's pretty short and simple how to do it, but let's just say that sometimes you may have a page and it doesn't have that in there, right? So here's one I prepared earlier. Come into publishing tools and it doesn't have that section yet. Not all ad accounts do. Maybe you haven't created a form yet, or maybe you have and it just doesn't have that section to add a CRM in there. So what you want to do is jump into Zapier. So Zapier, Zapier, depending on how you want to pronounce it, really allows you to connect so many different things. I highly recommend using it. It's just, one of the best connectors, platforms for making your life easier. Hopefully I remember my password here so we can get in, but I'll show you how really easy it is to connect it. So you can not only connect it to your CRM really quickly, you can also connect it to send you an email straight away as well. So there's a bunch of different things. So ultimately, if you ever want to come in here and search for something, you'll just type in, for example, lead, so Facebook lead ads. You can see that's definitely there, and then let's just say one of your CRM, let's say Entreport's there, Infusionsoft, MailChimp, they're all there, right? So once it's there, you can work out the way to connect it. It's really, really simple. So all you need to do is hit make a zap, and the lead ads may be a premium feature, which means you need to upgrade for a couple dollars a month, but you also may have other features as well. But there's so much other things available when you go for premium, but I always recommend it anyway. So you can see it, you'll be able to connect your lead ad. Then on this next step down here, you can do things like email, so you can get it to email your leads directly to you, so you can get notifications, or you can have it so that it goes to your Infusionsoft account. So you don't need any of those bigger programs, and you probably already have Zapier anyway, so it's definitely worthwhile utilizing it. It works very, very effectively. So that's only if you don't have that option there. If you do have the lead setup option, you should be able to connect your CRM using these processes here. If you don't, the first option is Zapier. The second option is Connectio. So I'll also put a link in here. I'll have a link in there to utilizing Zapier. I also have a link in there for utilizing Connectio if you want as well, because it's a really, really effective platform and works quite nicely too. So I'll see if I can log into that one too to give you an example. It's Connect.io. Just double check that. So we're back recording. It was Connectio.io. There's always that extra little bit of little something that we're missing. Again, we'll just log in here quickly. Should already pre-populate, hopefully. Nope. So that should have it all there. So within here, you'll see it's really easy to be able to connect and move things around as well. They have a bunch of other features that work really nicely with it too. But on the inside, similar to Zapier, it works quite well. Just depends on what you have budget for. Connectio, I highly recommend. I feel, unless you already have Zapier, if you're gonna, Zapier is really cheap and easy. Connectio is kind of like another level if you're doing a lot of ads. And there's a lot of variations. You can have there's a lot of targeting platforms and things they have as well, which is quite cool. So it gives you a full tutorial on how to connect it, on how to do it real smoothly, easily and effortlessly in Connect leads. And you'll probably see we have a bunch of connections set up in there as well. So it works quite effectively. So I, again, highly recommend checking it out. So you can see you can zap all your leads straight in there. Add new, select your Facebook page, select your form, and just really easily makes it's a little bit simpler as a dashboard than Zapier. So it makes it nice and easy. Select your form, continue, select your autoresponder. From there, Aweber, the sequence list you want it to go on to, connect that, and then away you go, and it sets up. So it's really easy, and it just gives you instructions on everything. There's videos, make it really nice and easy for you. So these are the two options, Zapier or Connectio, if you don't have access on the back end to lead setup. So I wanted to cover all bases just in case you didn't have something, to make sure you can best utilize everything there. So that's it, guys. Real simply and easily how you can connect in the back end your lead ad form if you have this section, or otherwise these are your two options there as well. So just wanted to give you guys a little nice tutorial on that, and hopefully that's helped you out.